It's Jonesy and Amanda starting room go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's Jonesy and Amanda starting room go. Yeah, 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 yeah.
On the cutting room floor today, breaking news, more Americans on Ozempic go blind.
Well, when you say more, it's not like a million.
No.
It's 9.
I was waiting for this story to happen because so far all I've heard is good stuff about Ozempic. I've heard about the Ozempic burp and that's about it, but everything else...
And the Ozempic face. Haven't you heard of Ozempic
What's
face?
Ozempic face?
Well, you lose so much weight, but it all comes off your face as well.
Right.
And you look haggard. Another thing people are saying, I know people myself who've decided to go back on, to go off Ozempic because you lose your appetite. Mm-hmm. You lose your sense of fun around food. You don't look forward to meals. You don't look forward to having friends over. It changes that part of your life. And if you like socializing around food, it changes that for you.
You miss your 3-piece feed. You weren't on Ozempic though.
Me?
No,
I'm
you just said
about me.
I know. It just sounded like you just said just then. I miss being on. You know, that's what I missed. Is
no,
eating.
that's what these people are saying.
Just for our readers, Amanda is not on Ozempic.
If I'm on Ozempic, this is the worst ad for it ever.
This is a wonder drug, and there was a thing that as well reported that it's good for your heart. It's reducing heart plaque and stuff like that. But now this
heart plaque, CNN News.
Now this story has come out. Several studies have linked the shots to conditions that cause inflammation and block the blood flow to the eye, causing severe and sometimes permanent vision loss. This lady was on Ozempic, and then she found that one eye, she lost the sight thereof.
And then when she went off Ozempic, it came back.
And then it came back, and then she went back on Ozempic, and then she lost the sight in her other eye.
Would you rather be slim or blind?
Well,
Does that work?
I'd rather be slim.
No. Do you choose? Would you give up your sight to lose weight?
No.
No, I don't think anyone would make that call, would they?
No, that's paramount.
No,
that's important.
Interesting though. I thought one of you said to people, would you lose your little finger to be slim?
Ooh.
Where do you draw the line?
Yeah, I think I'd use my little finger to be...
Would you?
Yeah, well, what the hell does the little finger do? Nothing. Only when you're drinking a cup of tea, it sticks out.
People think you're with the Yakuza.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, there you go.
No, that was for weight. Sorry, I'm not in a gang. I just wanted to be slim.
But what about the big full-body tattoo, mate? I just like it. I'm into a Japanese thing at the moment.
Well, Ozempic also has been linked to bone loss. The singer Avery Shares, is that her name? Anyway.
Yeah.
Maybe she just shared something.
Avery Shares.
Or maybe Avery has shared in a tearful confession.
Is her name Avery?
Yeah.
What does she sing?
So you didn't think the name Avery Shares was weird, but you think the name Avery is weird?
I thought her name was Avery Shares.
I did too, because that's headlined here. But in a tearful confession, she has said that using Ozempic for a year, she's been diagnosed with osteoporosis. A bone-thinning disease that increases risk of fractures. Yeah. She's lost significant bone density, leaving her bones fragile and weak. These are the side effects we're starting to hear about. These are minuscule. If you're on Ozempic, don't panic. Yeah. Millions of people are on it, and these are only a short number. But it's a new drug being used in this market, and this is the stuff we're starting to see.
Remember the good old days of the Ford pills?
Yeah, there were rumours, I don't know if they're true, that the Ford pill was a tapeworm. And it would strip you of animal fats. How slimming. But you didn't know that it was actually a tapeworm.
And it'd go in your guts.
There was an article just in the paper today about how this man lost 22 kilos by eating with chopsticks and a tiny teaspoon. This is the new thing that they say that eating the biggest meal of the day early in the morning and a lighter meal at dinner, but to use, quote, uncomfortable utensils.
Yep.
Chopsticks, small plates, tiny cutlery, eat with a chainsaw. Eat with a Bengal tiger. Make it uncomfortable for yourself. Well, why don't you punish yourself for being alive?
History will show that Oriental people are thinner. And it's only until they became westernised and we gave them the fork, they've put on the weight. Have you not noticed that?
Well, in Japan, for example, post-war, the generation now, the generation post-war, was like a foot taller than their dads, the men were, and they were barrel-chested. They were bigger because we'd introduced to their diet animal fats. And they started to get tumours because the animal fats brought on cancers. Their traditional maybe seafood and salt diet had issues of its own, but they weren't these cancer things. But now you see Japanese, tall, broad-chested.
Yeah.
Their diet is now quite different and their bodies reflect that.
Yeah, bubble tea, that's got a lot of sugar in it.
What about Starbucks drinks? Masses and masses of sugar. People drink them every day thinking they're just having a tea.
But when you used to look at Japanese people, you'd think like little Japanese people and then you think big sumo. There was no in between.
Mm-hmm. Well, have you seen Japanese rugby? They're massive. And if you go to Japan, my sons are very tall. I was in Japan with them over Christmas and my sons, both of them are very tall, big heads of curly hair. I assumed I'd be able to pick them out in a crowd anywhere. No. A lot of Japanese people are tall.
Because they were in a lot of bars as well and they had mum's credit card.
They were lying in the gutter at the time.
Okay, kids, that's it for today. Come back tomorrow for more Jonesy and Amanda's cutting room floor.